All right, now we're recording. So again, happy Tuesday. If you were not with us, we miss you, but we're gonna go over the explanation. Sorry, what you guys can't see is like right here in Mr. Rien's camera screen, there's a gigantic pile of Hot Wheels and Hot Wheels monster trucks. So we're gonna step back. What you need today is some place where you can stand, okay? I don't think we're gonna really get any wider than like the standing movements. We're not doing like a warrior three where we're stretching today, but you just need some standing room. We are gonna introduce standing poses today. So that means we're not gonna get into every single standing pose we have, but we're gonna kind of cover the idea of some of our standing and some of our movement. We will be getting involved with a little bit of manual dexterity today, which is your ability to balance. Some of you are going to find your balance is really good. Some of you are going to find your balance is questionable. All right. So I want to make sure that you're just doing your best that you can as we go through today's daily practice. As always, I get that like being this far apart and not being together makes doing yoga difficult because you're really only getting one angle. So I'm going to do my best to kind of like pivot and turn and show you the best as I can what the poses should look like. Do your best. It's all you can do. Again, a constant reminder with this class, even as we are into week 3 now, you don't have to have your cameras on. We have an unspoken agreement that you are doing the yoga at your house. I hope you really are, because you're going to find incredible benefits from it. But if you're choosing to lay on your bed and do nothing, well, I hope you're really enjoying watching Mr. Rien do some yoga, because that's what we got. So yeah, just follow along, do your best with it, and try and have a good time. If you get distracted today, those things are going to happen. If you lose your balance and fall over today, just get back up and keep trying. As he spouts off, just say, like I said, there's a 4-year-old, my son Ryder's around here somewhere, so if he comes running through, that's just the way it is. But today, I want to do one little warm-up stretch before we get into our practice, just to see our manual dexterity, because we're going to do tree pose today, and we're going to be moving ourselves left and right. So I want to make sure we're ready to balance a little bit. So I want everybody to grab your left foot, and I want you to try to stand heel to heel. I'm going to try and hop, and this is where I'm going to lose my balance. But I want you to try to be heel to heel, and you're pulling your, heel to butt, knee to knee. So you're keeping your knees balanced, you're pulling your heel to your butt, and you're trying to keep your spine nice and tall. The more you pull, the more you're going to stretch your quad, but it's also just gets our body used to and ready for balancing. If you're having trouble balancing, make a hook or hold the pole. For some reason, it's wonderful and it helps. Okay, roll that knee forward, squeeze the knee to the chest. Just get a good upright stretch, elongating the body. Roll out that ankle a little bit. Awesome. All right, switch. Let's go the other way now. Again, we're going to find ourselves, don't get yourself all wide if you can. Try to bring yourself back together. Hold the pole. Find that good balance. Good. Roll the knee forward. Squeeze the knee to the chest. And relax. All right, everybody. So when we do just our standing pose day, other than obviously relaxation time, we're going to stay up. Okay, we're going to make our core work. A lot of what we do today is going to involve the quads and hamstrings, and it's going to involve the core. So we want to work the big muscles in our body. When we're doing our stress relief and we're thinking about letting ourselves go when we stand up and breathe, a lot of it is about relaxing your shoulders. Today, as you're doing your deep breathing, yes, I still want you to relax your shoulders, but you're going to hear me use the term ground yourself with your feet. Okay, I get it. I'm on a second story as well, so technically I'm not connected to the ground. But by firmly planting your feet into the floor, you're finding stability and a base, and you're elongating the lower portion of our body. Okay, your shoulders, hips, and tummy is where we tend to hold our stresses. So by pushing my heels down into the ground, I'm pushing that tension and stress down, and I'm allowing it to be released into the floor. Okay, so we're going to start in one of my favorite poses, which is a nice relaxing pose. We're going to get lots of pose names today. A standing pose, which is how we kind of start our standing routines, is called mountain pose. Okay, arms are at your side as best as they can be. Palms are facing out. You're going to elongate the crown of the head, reaching nice and tall. And at the same time, you're going to allow your shoulders to relax. Again, feel your feet ground into the floor. Press down through your heels. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Slowly exhale out your mouth. One more time together. Big deep breath in through your nose. Slowly exhale out. As you exhale, feel your shoulders relax. Feel your spine reach nice and tall. On your own, we're going to try to get to 6, just 6 today, uninterrupted breaths while standing. All right, from mountain pose, let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Bring those arms in a big circle. Opening up your lungs. Those hands come high above the head. We're going to exhale, hands down. One more time, big arm circle, deep breath in. Really oxygenating the blood, slowing down our breathing. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, raise that right leg. We're gonna step out with the right leg. Feet are nice and wide. Toes are pointed forward, okay? I try to make the blue mat side up today so we can see feet a little better. But usually, naturally, we want our feet to slightly splay or splay out. In this particular pose, I want your toes pointed directly forward. And then as you exhale, we're going to extend our arms towards the side, reaching them out nice and flat. I'm gonna let somebody in. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so my feet are wider than my shoulders, okay? My arms are nice and flat and they're reaching away from my body. This is called star pose. Okay, we're gonna come back to this pose often in our standing poses. Works the delts, so you're gonna feel your shoulders get a little tired, as well as it's gonna elongate the body away from the core. So your head should be reaching to the ceiling, my fingertips reach out to the sides, and then my heels, just like in mountain pose, are planting into the ground. So with the 5 points of the star, we're pulling away from the middle of our body, elongating towards the, away from the core and drawing energy in from the floor. Star pose. If your arms get tired, give them a couple good little swings and then bring them back up and extend out. Take a good deep breath in the star, reach that crown of that head up. As you exhale out, relax the shoulders down. Okay, on your next inhale, we're gonna pivot that right foot out. My left foot is gonna stay pointed straight. So now my feet are making an L, okay? For me, I tend to walk my right foot forward a little bit because we're gonna bend this knee, lowering the hips down. Maybe you wanna reach your left foot out and away. The key as we bend down, I'm lowering my hips, bending my knee, but my knee isn't out past my toe, okay? So I'm not here because it's gonna cause damage and put a lot of strain on the knee. I'm reaching that left foot more away. My heels are still aligned in the same plane. Left foot is pointed forward, right foot's pointed towards the wall. I'm gonna extend my arms, bend my knee and lower, and I'm gonna physically turn my head to look down my right arm. This is Warrior 2. Just very similar to low warrior 2, but instead we are standing. Our eyes don't go the same direction as our chest. They turn to look down our arm. Couple good breaths, and as you exhale, feel yourself get a little lower and a little lower into your stretch. Inhale, raise the hips up. Okay, we're gonna exhale. With that right foot, you're gonna step out and slightly up. So I'm stepping out and slightly up, okay, which turns my foot to about a 45-degree angle. Ideally, I would like one of your feet to be at the top edge of where a yoga mat would be, okay? Or sorry, the right edge of where that yoga mat would be. My back foot, my left foot is about a 45 on the opposite side of my yoga mat. So my feet aren't aligned, they're on a train track with a slight edge back, okay? I'm gonna exhale, pivot my hips, sinking my knee down, and then I'm gonna inhale, extending my arms, reaching away, so the line from my fingers and lines all the way down to my heel. This is warrior one. Nice straight spine, roll those shoulders forward and lock them. This is a power pose, and breathe. Good, sink a little. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, in one motion, I'm gonna pivot my right foot. I'm gonna step back with my left. I'm gonna find myself in star pose. Good. We'll go back over these, don't worry. Okay, again, I'm gonna inhale, turn my right foot out. This time, as I exhale, I'm gonna pivot that left foot, staying on the same plane to a 45, and I'm gonna tilt at the hip, okay? A lot of people during this just wanna tilt here. Don't bend that spine at the top. You wanna think my spine is straight, and I'm bending sideways at my hip. So I'm gonna take my right hand as I tilt, keeping that right leg as straight as I can. I'm gonna put my right hand towards the back of my heel. I'm gonna turn my eyes, I'm gonna look up at my left hand, and ideally I should have a nice flat, oblique, straight right leg. Eyes are turned up, looking at my left hand, and this is pyramid pose. Everybody breathe. Look up at that left hand. Good. Inhale, raise the hips back up, straighten the feet back out, come back to star. Good work. All right, the class is called Strength and Flex, so this one's a little bit more of your strength pose. Inhale, we're gonna prop the arms up, okay? What I mean is my arms are gonna match my spine, nice and straight, 90-degree angle. I'm going to splay my toes out, okay? So this is called yoga squat or sumo squat. And the big key with your squat, okay, is we're not just gonna bend the knees down and drop our hips, okay? My knees are out past my toes, my weight's coming up. That's not what I'm looking for. You're alone, no one's looking at you right now, so stick the booty back, okay? My spine stays straight. I reach my hips back like I'm putting my butt back. Flat spine, butt back, okay? My arms are still propped. Then I'm going to bend my knees. Notice my knees don't go out past my toes because I keep putting my butt back, lowering down, butt back, lowering down, butt back, lowering down, okay? This is the big key with the yoga squat. So prop the arms, splay the feet, drive the hips back, sink yourself down. Straight arms remind us to have a straight spine. Hold and breathe. You're fine, keep breathing. Good, inhale back up to star. Exhale, reach away. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, draw that right foot in and find yourself in mountain pose. Good. Balance poses are different. All right, one of everybody's favorites, we're gonna introduce tree pose. Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, tilt your right foot out to the side, okay? So there's levels. Pulling your heel up and placing your heel against your ankle with your knee pointed out to the wall. This is level one. Easy to balance, still opens up our hip flexors, but we don't fall down. Perfect, if this is you, you're doing great. Bringing it up to the next level, which is my foot against my calf. So notice it's not against my knee, my foot is against my calf and my leg is open to the side. This is level two, okay? This is a great balance level. Level three, Mr. Rien doesn't always have, but you're gonna come up above the knee and you're pressing your foot against the inside of your thigh. I'm gonna lose my balance, everybody. Ooh. Level three, when we're up into tree. Okay, Mr. Rien's only level two. My balance isn't always the best. The biggest key is I don't wanna see your heel pushing against your knee, okay? Because that weight is gonna force the knee out of alignment, and that's not what I want. All right, so from mountain pose, Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, tilt the foot out. Exhale, up to the level that's appropriate for you. You can go arms out for balance, arms up for balance, arms in front, arms at your side. All you're trying to do with your arms is find a level of balance that you feel is appropriate. Right now, it does. I want you standing on your left leg with your right leg up. Great question. They asked if it matters what leg you balance on. Right now, left leg is on the ground, right leg is up. Great question. All right, inhale, bring that knee back to the front. Exhale, place the knee on the ground. All right, next are our folds. So inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, drive the hips back just like our yoga squat. So I'm driving my hips back and I'm bending my back down. Get this in light, there we go. So I'm not just bending over here because that's not doing your back any good. You're gonna drive your hips back, okay? Keeping my knees locked, flat back, flat legs until I come to about 90 degrees and I'm dropping my hands down to my knee. My head is up, my back is flat. You're gonna feel a great stretch in your hamstrings. This is called half fold. Okay, so again, we come from up tall, it's putting the hips back, keep my chest up, my eyes up, come down, half fold. Inhale, slight raise, bend the knees. Now we can exhale, bending the chest down to the thighs, wrapping our hands around the backside and squeezing into full fold. However much you need to bend your knees so your chest is against your thighs, do so. Drop your hands down, straighten the knees. Inhale, roll the spine up, bring the hands nice and high above the head. Exhale, hands down. And find yourself in mountain pose. All right, so we demonstrated through the right. We're gonna work a little faster to our left now. Here we go. Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step out with the left foot. Exhale, extend the arms out to the side. Breathe in mountain. Reach the 5 points away. Good, hold it. Inhale, tilt the left foot away from you. So we're making an L with our feet. Exhale, bend that left knee down, walk the right foot back if you need to. Turn your eyes, look down your left arm. Warrior 2. Sink with each exhale. Inhale, raise your hips up. Exhale, step out with your right foot to 45, pivoting the hips forward. Inhale, sink and extend, warrior 1. Breathe and sink. Good. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot the foot, step back and extend the arms in star. Breathe in star. Inhale, pivot the left foot, bringing the right to a 45, tilting at the hips, keeping the spine straight, come down. Turn your eyes, look up at the right hand in pyramid pose. Good. Inhale back up to star. Prop the arms, splay the feet. Exhale, drive the hips back, sink the body down. Straight arms, straight spine, sit nice and low in the yoga squat or sumo squat. Big strong spine, you should be pinching the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Inhale back up. to star. Exhale, extend. Inhale, draw that left foot back to the middle. Come back to mountain pose. Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, tilt the left foot out. Exhale, bring your foot up to the level that's appropriate for you. Into tree. Or so, yeah, tree. Breathe. Tall spine. Inhale, bring that left foot to the front. Place it down on the mat. Good job. Okay. Inhale, nice big arm circle one more time. Exhale, drive the hips back, dropping the hands down to the knees and or shins, half fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, bend the knees, wrap the hands behind the knees, squeeze, fold, fold. Drop the hands down in front, walk them forward. Exhale, lower the knees. Brings us down to familiar table pose. Cross the ankles behind you, walk the hands back. Find yourself in a familiar seated pose. Big breath in, sitting up nice and tall. Extend the feet out in front. Raise the hands, stack the fingers, point the thumbs. Squeeze those shoulders forward and begin to slowly round that spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, until you find yourself in a relaxation pose. Find yourself in a nice, comfortable position on the floor or the ground or wherever you may be. As we enter our daily practice of mindfulness, I want you to find that positive thought. Find the joy. Find something in your life that brings you happiness, that makes you smile, gives you a feeling that you're looking forward to. And I want you to surround your thoughts with that idea. Note your distractions. Find whatever makes you angry, frustrated, gives you anxiety, makes you worry. And I want you to give you permission to let that feeling go just for a little while. It'll be back and we'll address it later, but right now, in this moment, you're going to allow yourself to bathe in your own happiness. If that seems too hippy-dippy to you, breathe deep. Breathe really deep. Get that oxygen all through your body. Oxygenate your blood, let it be delivered to your muscles. Let that blood come back to your lungs for more oxygen. Lower your blood pressure, lower your heart rate, benefit your body. Mental and emotional and physical benefits every single day from our daily practice of mindfulness and our daily practice of yoga. Try to stay ever present in the moment, and most importantly, breathe.
What did white? What did hold the white in that white?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we can start to slowly sit up, and then I'm going to go ahead and stand. There it is. Namaste, everyone. My soul sees yours. Thank you for being here. A little intro to standing poses. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so you have the day off. It is what we call an active recovery day. My best suggestion for you on a Wednesday, go on a walk, okay? Even if the weather is a little rainy, getting outside that fresh air is so good for our mental health. It's good just to expand, try and clear the mind. Think about the relaxation techniques we use. I don't care if you're 4 years old or 34 years old, they're gonna help you no matter what. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for doing this yoga with me, being with my family, experiencing a little bit part of my life. My daily affirmation, of course, is to all of you. And hang on, buddy. I want you guys to all know how much it means to me that you're all here with me and how much I just love that I still get to teach, even though the world's crazy. I do miss all of you so much. I wish we were together, but if this is the best we have, at least we have something, right? Positive thought. Secret question of the day in the chat. I put it this way because obviously that's on my screen. We did some tree pose today, a little manual dexterity. Is your balance, you just need to tell me one word, left or right. Is your balance better on the left side or is it better on the right side? Remember, this question lets me know you're still here and paying attention. Once you put that in there, guys, you're having yourselves a great day. Wear your masks, and of course, please, 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 smile and be nice to somebody. I'm gonna stop the recording.